Hello students, Ms. Vijaya here. In this question, we are given the data of size of television in inches and the cost in dollars. And you will be asked to plot the data and then draw the line of best fit, describe the correlation, determine the equation of the regression line, and then do some kind of prediction. So let's have a look to how you can do this with your calculator. Of course, if it is a paper test, then you have to draw the regression line manually. We will discuss that in a while, but you need your calculator to do the rest. So if you look here, you have actually two variables, the size of the television in inches and its cost in dollars. So when you go to apps here, you should choose statistics two variables. I have entered the data of size of television in inches in the first column and the price in the second column. And don't forget, afterwards, always press the symbol button to make sure that the calculator knows it has to take care or pay attention to column 1 and column 2. So in this case, that's the case. So you are okay. And make sure this is ticked and the rest is unticked. In case the label here is not what you want, then you can always press column there and choose the column that you want. Okay, and then press OK. All right, so going back to the data, just press this numerical button here. So there are a few things you could do. Once you enter the data, you can see how the plot looks like, the scatter plot. So you will choose or press this button, plot here. And sometimes you might not see anything, but not to worry. If you press menu here and zoom, there are a couple of things that you could choose. You could zoom in, zoom out. You could zoom in and out only on the x-axis. You could zoom in and out only on the y-axis, and so on and so on. There is one which is quite handy. Here, the auto scale. Then you could see the data from the minimum to the maximum. And then if you would like a bit of an overview, then you could choose, for instance, zoom out. By moving around your screen, then you see where the x and y axis are and how your data approximately looks like. When you press the fit button here, then you can actually fit a regression line. But let's see first. We need to choose, of course, linear in this case because we are talking about linear regression. And y equals mx plus b will be your equation of the line. And if you go back to plot and say fit, then you can see how the regression line looks like. And if you go back to symbol, then you could see the equation of the line. So go ahead and you can write it down. Y equals 60.3. If you wanted to three significant figures, you don't have to write down everything very long. So depending on the question and the accuracy asked, then you can just write down the gradient of the line here. And then times x, of course, and then in this case, b or y-intercept is negative 1,649 and so on. Okay, now what else can we do? Once we have the linear equation, the line formula, of course, we can do estimation or prediction easily. You see here to estimate the cost of a 52-inch TV. So the size in inches is x variable. So easily you can substitute 52 into x variable here and then calculate the y value. So you can use this regression line equation to do prediction. What else can you do? If you go back to the data and press stats, then here R is the correlation coefficient. So we have 7 data here and the correlation coefficient is 0.9 0.76. So what does that mean? When we have to describe the correlation, it means it is a positive correlation, and it is a strong correlation because it is above 0.75. And it is a positive number, so it is a strong positive linear correlation. So I hope this helps. If you then want to draw your scatter plot and regression line manually, choose a good scale here in the provided space. Do the coordinates and scatter plot, and then don't forget, when you want to draw the line of best fit manually, the principle is you need to draw a line which passes the mean point. And what does that mean by mean point? You have to calculate the mean for the x variable and calculate the mean of the y variable, and then the pair x comma y, mean x comma mean y, is called the mean point. You will have to plot it here somewhere and make sure your line passes that mean point. And then the line itself more or less should split the scatter plots or the plots into similar number of points on either side of the line. So I hope that makes sense. And to help you to find this mean of x and y variable, it's actually here. If you press x there on this bar, the mean of x is 45.6 to 3 significant figures. And if you press the bar y here, then you see that the mean of y is 1,100. So hopefully this helps you. Good luck!